Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today my goal is to be Asian and beat this game finally after years. What the hell am I? I look like a man with a fucking no job. Such a failure. He's such a failure. He's such a failure. That is why he's a failure. What the hell? Let a failure play this as an actor in this game. See, he was going to actually be a movie actor, but he's not. Because of how much of a failure he is. What the hell? Bro's such a failure. He almost fell. He keeps on failing. See what I mean? He's such a failure. He's such a failure. He needs to get a job and run a business. See what I mean by he's a failure? Oh my god, he's such a fucking failure. What the hell? He's such a failure. This is why he's in this game as a failure. You're such a failure.
Well, you're such a failure that I swear to God, Mama can send you back to the adoption center where you came from.
You're such a failure that you are deaf and you don't know I'm recording.
Listen to this backwards, okay?
Bill is such a disgrace to his family.
Shush, he killed them. Here, listen. What? Yep.
Bill's such a failure that he murdered his family. What? Why did Bill why the hell did Bill become a demon and not become a lawyer or a judge? What a fucking disappointment. I bet he can't make 5 grains of rice in 10 seconds. He's not Asian. What the hell? What the hell is this guy's name? What the hell is this guy doing? Fucking idiot. You're such a failure. This guy is such a failure.
Aren't you making him a failure, you piece of shit?
Get on the Discord call.
Dude, I can still take a shower.
Go get in the fucking shower, you disappointment. Here's a little pun for the video. Did you know that your mom such a good jokester because she made you. What the hell? You are deaf?
What are you doing?
I am recording a YouTube video where my challenge is to be Asian.
You're being the stereotypical Asian, aren't you?
What? No, I'm being an Asian father.
John, that's the stereotypical Asian.
What the hell?
What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with this guy?
Can't you, John,
Trying to use a mallet to calculate.
John, Alright, why can't you just catapult yourself from there and then use that? Yeah, like that.
What? This guy might not be a disgrace after all.
Really? Because I thought you made him a disgrace. What is? What? What do you want, miss?
Imagine speedrunning this game.
Yeah, someone got like 30 seconds.
32 seconds. He's not a failure like this guy. Why such a failure? What the hell is this guy doing? Why is he following my fucking mouse? Bro's such a fucking failure. What the hell is wrong with him? What the hell is wrong with this guy? This guy must be on steroids. How can he carry himself in this thing and be able to throw himself up like that? What the hell is wrong with him? What the hell? I feel like I'm speedrunning this. Did you know that your cousin Jade, yeah, she got a world record of 5 seconds on this game. She's a successful businessman. Did you know whenever I was 5 years old, I walked to school on one foot. My other foot was starting a business. You're such a failure. This is why you're adopted. Go ask your mom. Your mom said that you were adopted, didn't she? You're such a failure. Tell your mom to return you to the adoption center because of how much of a failure you are. Shoot, your little cousin Jimothy is starting a business, and he is only 1 year old. He's way more successful than you. Rose, you're such a failure, Bennett. This is why your parents left you and you're trying to find them on the mountain. This is why your dad went out to get the milk. This is why your father went out to get the milk, because you're such a failure that you can't even climb this stupid mountain. What the hell? What the hell are you doing? You can't speedrun this. You are too bad. Don't try to speedrun unless you beat the game. That is when you can speedrun or try to speedrun. What the hell is wrong with this kid? That is why he's adopted. Like you and your mom. the hell is wrong with this man? He almost fell off the cliff. I was able to do this with one hand. My other hand started a business on rock climbing. You should subscribe to Ender's Gaming and Exploring. At least he's not a failure like this guy. If you subscribe, you are no longer a failure. No, Dad, you are not a... Don't throw that flip-flop at your son. Bad disownment. Use this grain of rice. Otherwise, I will sue you for being racist. I'm not racist. I support gay and all of those people. You're such a failure, Bennett. You don't know how to climb this. If you knew how to climb this, you may actually not be a failure. You may actually success in life. You are not successing in life. What the hell is wrong with you? You need to be a succession. Your cousin Timothy is out there in China being a successful businessman, and he's only 5 years old compared to you people. You aren't even an owner of a business. If you own a business, subscribe. If you don't, if you own a business, like this video. If you don't subscribe, Asians, you are racist and sexist. What the hell? What the hell? You might actually be a succession. If you can just get that chair that you saw earlier, maybe you wouldn't be a disappointment. Well, too late. You made yourself a disappointment to society. This is why you're adopted. What the hell is wrong with you? Maybe you should be Asian. Maybe you'll actually success in life like your cousin. He's not Asian, but he successes in life. Unlike you, you just sit around watching YouTube videos. Go get some exercise, you fat boy. What the hell? You could have grabbed that. You're such a failure. If you fall, you're such a failure. Oh my God. Your cousin got an A in chemistry and he solved world hunger. Why don't you solve not being a failure? Why don't you solve not being a failure? Why don't you make that the title of your name, a failure? If you can grab onto that chair, you're not a failure. You're a failure. You weren't able to grab onto the chair. You were about to be a failure. Your cousin Timothy was able to start a business based on this game. Compared to you, you're such a failure. You can't even get up the umbrella anymore. See? You just not Asian. Asian people are much calmer and smarter than you people being idiots. What the hell? What the hell? You might not be a failure after all, Bennett. You might be a successor if you make this. If you can get up to the ladder, you might actually be a successor. But if you fail, you're going to stay a disappointment. What the hell? What the hell is wrong with you? You're such a disgrace to this family. This is why... What the hell? This is why you're a disgrace to your family. Here, let your Asian father do it. Okay, I'm here. What the hell is this game? Oh, you're supposed to climb over all this stuff to get to the top. That's too easy. Oh, you couldn't do it. This is why you're such a failure. This is why you're a failure. Why is this guy a failure? Speed run this in 5 seconds. That's what your cousin Timothy did. You're such a fucking failure. Yeah. What the hell? You're such a failure. This is why I went out to get the milk, but your mom texted me that we don't need any milk. What? I should restart. Fine, be a failure. I will restart and get through it easy. Oh, what the hell? What the hell is this guy doing? See? What the hell? You're over here recording YouTube videos. I'm starting a
There's no
business.
feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
What the hell is this
Alright,
man talking
thanks for coming
about?
with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
What the hell? You're already
This game is a
on
homage to a free
mistake.
game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found
What
objects.
the hell?
Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
What
In a certain
the
way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you
What
poke
the
at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake you can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Stupid voice. Once you go away, I will leave. He's gone. Okay, goodbye guys. I will see you in another video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll break this guy's skull.